Hi everyone, my name is Mahmoud Sheikh, and from past few videos I have been working on developing a dance academy website using PHP, MySQL, jQuery and Bootstrap framework. In my last video I completed the functionality of editing and deleting the dance categories, and in this video I will discuss about uploading various dance forms. So before coming to this video, I just want to tell you guys that if you guys like this video, click on like button, share it with your friends and share your thoughts in the comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. So now let us move on for developing the feature of uploading the dance forms. So here I have opened create dance PHP file where I have already written some common code. Okay, and here I have included a script. So this jQuery script I have written to highlight the selected menu item here in the sidebar. Okay, and also I have included header and footers as well. So now let us start writing our HTML code to design the add dance form. Okay, so here first I have included the container, and I want to create two sections. First, left section is of 3 column and right section is of 9 column. In the 3 column section I want to display the sidebar. Okay, so now let's save it and let's click on this add dance forms menu item. Then you can see the sidebar started displaying. Okay. And then on the right side, which is in the 9 column section, I want to display a button which says add dance forms. Okay, so I have created a div with a class of row with few inline styling and some bootstrap classes as well. Okay, and now let's first save it. Now you can see a button started displaying. So I have set the data toggle attribute as model and data target as add dance id. Okay, so this add dance id I will be giving to the model which I want to open whenever an admin click on this add dance form button. Okay, so now let's move ahead. So now I need to create a table, because in this table I want to display various uploaded dance forms. Okay, and then a table head, then a table row with a few headers like dance name, category name, price, image and action. Okay, then I have created a table body. Here as I have told you that in this table I want to display various dance forms which admin has uploaded. So here I have written an SQL query which will select the details of various dance forms from the dance table as well as the categories table. So here what I am doing is I am trying to join both of these tables, dance forms and dance categories, because categories information will be inside the categories table and dance information will be inside the dance forms table. So I have joined both of these tables to get both the details of dance as well as the categories. Next, I have executed this query here, and here I am checking if this query returns me few records, then I will be iterating over those records using this while loop, and I will display each and every of those records inside this row inside the table. Okay, I have used a td tag with few inline styling to display the dance name. Then to display the category name, here I have displayed the price and dance image also, and then finally a column to display a few buttons like edit button and then delete button. Okay, so the first link or the button is for allowing the admin to edit the dance form, and then second button or the link to allow the admin to delete the dance form. And then if I didn't have any record present inside the dance forms table, then in that case I should display no dance added yet message inside the table. Okay, now let me first save it, and now when I refresh, then you can see a table started displaying. But right now, since I have not added any of the dance forms in the table, that's why it's saying no dance added yet. Okay, so now once we added the dance forms, those dance forms automatically started displaying here inside this table. So now let us move ahead to develop the functionality of adding the dance form. Okay, so whenever I click on this add dance forms, a pop-up menu or a model should display. So now let's do that. Okay, so here you can see immediately I complete the table. Here I have created a div with a class of model fade, and I have given an ID as add dance, and as I had told you, this is the same ID which I have given to this button here. I have set to data target attribute add dance. Okay, so this add dance is same to this add dance. Okay, so now I have created another div with a class of model dialog, and another div, then one more div to display the model header to display the title, which is add dance form. Okay, now let me just save it and refresh, and now when I click on this add dance forms, a model started displaying, but now it will display only the header. Remaining things we need to create now. Okay, so now I will create a button to close the model. Okay, so now let me just save it and refresh, and when I click on this button, you will see this close button started displaying, which will allow me to close the model. Next, I have created a form with few attributes like method, action, and encryption type. Okay, so with this form I am making a post request to the same file, create dance PHP file, and along with this post request I am trying to publish or upload different types of data, that is text, numbers, as well as the image. That's why I have included this extra attribute, which is enc type, and I have set it to multipart / form data. Next, I have created a div with a class of model body, and inside this model body I have created a text box to allow the admin to enter the dance form. Let's save it and refresh, and when I click on this, now you can see a model gets popped up along with the text box. Let me just close this. Like this, I will create one more div to allow the user to select the category. Okay, in my last videos I have done the functionality of allowing the admin to upload the categories. Now at this time all the categories gets uploaded inside the table, so from those table we need to get the various categories and started displaying inside this drop down. Okay, so now here you can see I have created a select element with a class of form control and name as category ID, and here I have written an SQL query which will select various categories from the categories table. Okay, and then I'm executing this query, and here I'm checking if I find some rows in the categories table, then it will return those rows, and I need to iterate over those rows using the while loop. And once I iterate over those rows, then I need to display the category ID as well as the category name. Okay, so category ID I have set to value attribute of this option, and I have set the category name inside this option. Next, once I done this displaying the categories, then I have created another div to display the price text box, which will have the attributes like name equals to price, and then class equals to form control. Then I have created another div to allow the admin to select the image for the dance. Okay, save it. Now finally I need to create one more div outside the body, outside this model body, which is the model footer, to allow the admin to click on the close and submit button. Save it, and now let's refresh, and now when I click on this add dance forms, you will see various form elements started displaying. Okay, so now the only functionality which is left is to develop this save changes, or whenever an admin enters details inside these text boxes and select the category, and finally when the admin click on save changes, the details of this dance form needs to be saved inside the MySQL table. Okay, now let's come back here. So as you can see here, I have created an input type submit, and I have set the name as add dance. So I will be using this same name in my PHP code so to send the post request to the MySQL database. So now we need to go at the top here. I need to check if the post request is been made successfully. Then I need to collect the details like dance name, category ID and price information from the form, and along with these details I also need to get the details regarding the image, that is what is the name of the image, what is the size of the image, and what is the temporary name of that image, and also I need to get the path in which I'm going to upload that dance image. So now the next thing which I need to do is I need to check if this image variable contains some data. That means if the user has uploaded the image or selected the image, then I need to check for the size. If the size of the image exceeds the limit, then I should give a message like image file size is too large. Otherwise I need to execute this insert dance SQL query, which will insert these details inside the dance form table. Once this query successfully gets executed, then I need to move the image inside the mentioned path, which is inside the dance folder, which is present under the uploads folder. If this query and image successfully gets executed, then I will be redirecting the user back to the create dance PHP file. Okay, so now let's save it. So let's test this out. Now I will refresh and I will click on this add dance form to display this model, and I will enter the details like Bharatnatyam. And since in my last video I had uploaded one category, so now that category needs to display inside this category drop down. Okay, so I will select this and I will set the price like 500, and I will select the image. I'll select this image, and now when I save changes, then you will see the dance form gets successfully inserted inside the table, and that dance form gets fetched out from the table and started displaying inside this view, okay, inside this page. So now let's see here. So here earlier I didn't had any record present in this table. Now when I refresh this table, then you will notice details like dance name, category ID, price, dance image also saved. Okay, so now let us see the folder. Okay, so this is the folder which I had created to store the details or the images of dance. Earlierly it was empty. Now you can see one image gets saved inside this folder. Okay, so I hope you guys understood how I did this complete feature, and that's all for this video, guys. In my next video I will discuss about developing the feature of edit and delete dance form. And if you guys like this video, click on like button, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And thanks for watching.